So guys, before starting the video, let me show you something that if you are new to the channel Being Bookish, first of all subscribe to my channel Being Bookish. Okay, this is very important. Why important? I will show you that if you go to the playlist section and if you enter 2021 ICSE important question playlist, then you will see that there are two videos which has already been uploaded which are for you. I am preparing this question, means the expected question which can be asked in the 2021 board examination. First one already uploaded for chemistry chapter on periodic table, and the second computer. What are the theoretical questions which can be asked? This is the part 1. Go and watch this. Okay. So hello and welcome everyone. I am Pushpa Pandit and you're watching me on my YouTube channel Being Bookish. So finally ICSE has announced the date sheet of its examination for 2021 board examination, and here I am with few basic detail of all the things which has been described in this PDF. Okay, so let's see one by one what all are the things which you need to follow and what all are the guidelines which are instructed by the PDF of ICSE board. So first of all, there is an instruction to the candidates which says that the first thing is that be seated in the examination room 5 minutes before the time fixed for the start of the examination. So whatever is the examination, I will tell you about that just after a few minutes, but the first thing is that be seated in the examination room before 5 minutes. Okay, and my personal recommendation is that be seated before 10 to 15 minutes and reach the school before half an hour. Okay, the second point which you are saying is about the answer sheet. In the answer sheet, if you do not know, your name and your photo would be stick there. Okay, note it down that your name and your photo will be stick there. So it says that if an examination paper for which you are not entered is handed to you, suppose you got the answer sheet in which your name is not there but your friend's name is there, don't write your answer in that. Okay, don't write your answer in that. The second thing which it is saying that if the question indicates that a map or any other stationery, means suppose you are giving the geography exam and it needs a map, so kindly ask from the examination because he will provide you the map, because sometimes the map are not given but most of the time the maps are handed in the answer sheet only. The next third point says that attend carefully to all general direction, means basically it tries to say that whatever is the direction which has been given at the head of the paper, don't kindly read it very carefully. Okay, read it very carefully and whatever is the instruction, go through it once very carefully. Okay, the next fourth point which is written in very bold is that you are advised to answer only that number of questions as mentioned in the question paper. Usually it happens in the section B part where you are advised to take any 4 or any 5, so it has been strictly said that you need to attempt that many only question. Don't try to attempt, if it has been asked to attempt 4 question, kindly attempt only 4 question and not more than that. Okay, the fifth says that on the top sheet of the standard answer booklet you are put you are to put your signature in the space provided for the purpose. Do not write or scribble anywhere on the top sheet. So guys, whatever the standard answer booklet you will get, kindly take it very seriously and write your signature very carefully. Okay, don't as a joke and fill something or anything which you wish. Okay, don't enter anything like that. Kindly write all the instructions very carefully. The sixth says the clearly and correctly write your UID which you have got from your book. Don't make any mistake or any number mistake in that. That is very important because that is the thing in which your marks are getting uploaded. All entries on the answer booklet are to be made with black or blue ballpoint pen only. So it has been described not about any gel pen but about ballpoint pen only. So don't forget to take a blue or a black ballpoint. Okay, this is the most important thing. The seventh point says that write on both side of an answer booklet. Yes, it is very important. Suppose this is your paper, if you turn it, means the back side of the paper, you need to write there also, because there are many students who write only on one page and then after leaving one page they write. So don't do that, because in that case it may happen that you won't get the extra sheet which you require. Okay, so that is very important. Write on both sides of the answer booklet and leave a margin at both right hand and left hand on the edges, means whatever is the page, kindly leave some gap here and here and try to write it here. Okay, it is trying to say that. So and be careful to use the same system of numbering. The 8 point says Also, sorry, I forgot to complete the seventh, that begin the answer to each separate part of the question on a separate line. Means you already know that you need to leave one line, and I would recommend to leave two lines for each answer you write. Okay. The eighth point says that be careful to use the same system of numbering as that used in the question paper. Yes, it is the most important thing, and this is where most of the students lose their marks, because suppose there is a question like 1D. Okay, you are writing the answer for 1D. So there are many students who would write it like 1 and the Roman number 4. Although it is like the fourth answer only, but the question was 1D, means the answer for the question would be like 1D. Okay, but you have written 1/4. So this is not going to be accepted. Kindly don't do any other mistakes like this. Okay, let's see the ninth point, which says that the use of any electronic devices, means no phone or calculator is needed in the examination hall, because that can lead you to a great difficulty. So don't try to carry any things like that. Okay, I know that you are good students, so you won't try to cheat or any try to do any sort of things. So don't try to do that. Be focused towards your examination. The 10th point says that in addition to the time indicated in the timetable for writing the paper, 15 minutes time is given for reading. You already know that 15 minutes time is given for the reading of the question. Next is that read the questions very carefully, and this is an important thing, because I lost my 4 to 5 marks in, because I did not read the questions very carefully. This is my experience, so I don't want that you should also do that. Kindly read the questions very carefully and then write the answer. Okay. 12 is that do not spend too much time on one or two questions. Yes, it happens that suppose you have uh, prepared yourself for one chapter very good, but you are not able to answer that chapter question. So don't worry about that. Leave it and write it afterwards. Okay. 13th point says that when the time allotted for writing the examination has concluded, arrange your answer scripts, yes, in the order. Okay, whatever is the order, means suppose the sheet you have taken an extra sheet, so kindly arrange it in the second. The next sheet will be in the third, so kindly arrange it in the sequential order, and write your index number and UID on every sheet of paper, because that is the most important thing. Okay. The 14th point says that suppose by mistake you are late for the examination, so you must have a satisfactory explanation. You should have a reasonable answer for that. And my suggestion is that don't be late. Be come before 1 hour only. Okay, get prepared for the examination, because that is an important thing. And also don't forget, try to check the timetable every now and then, because sometimes it happens that the examination is tomorrow and you see that the examination is day after tomorrow. So don't make those type of mistake. Okay, I think you got what I'm trying to say. So kindly read the dates very carefully, and do checking it every day. Okay. Now let's see the note which I have been written here, that the continuation booklets will be issued on request only after you have completed writing on all pages. Yes, I have told you before also that don't try to escape one or two pages. Okay, write on every page, then only the, if you need an extra sheet, then only it will be allotted. All continuation booklet used or unused must be attached to the main answer booklet. Yes, there will be one main answer booklet in which you would be writing many details, so that should be, all the extra sheets should be attached to that. All working including rough work should be done on the same sheet. Don't take any extra sheet and keep it with yourself as a rough. Whatever the rough thing you are doing, that also you need to show. Okay, so if you are taking an extra sheet just for rough work, then also you need to attach it to the main paper. Now let's see the COVID-19 safety instructions to be strictly followed by the candidates. First one is that candidates must reach the examination center well ahead of time. Yes, it has been described one or two times, and I hope that you have understood. The second point is that candidates must ensure that they maintain social distancing. Yes, don't try to overcrowd, because corona is still here, and be particular about your health also. So keep a distance of 6 feet. Okay. The third point says that candidates must always follow the COVID-19 safety protocols, which are nothing but the face mask, and carry a hand sanitizer, and avoid touching the face with their hands. Okay, so don't do any mistakes in that. Kindly take a face mask and carry a hand sanitizer with you always. Okay, the fourth point says that candidates must carry their own stationery or art material and avoid sharing the same with other candidates. So this is also related to coronavirus only. Don't try to share your food or anything like that. Okay, the fifth point says that candidates should follow respiratory etiquette, means you should keep your health good enough. Okay, don't try to cough or sneeze without having your handkerchief on your mouth. Okay, so take proper care of all that. Candidates must carry their own water bottles because these are very important thing. Do not share any water or any kind of food with others. Okay, candidates need to inform the supervising examiner or invalidator and follow the protocols laid down by the school in case they are not feeling well. Yes, if you are not feeling well, then do inform the supervising examiner, sorry, who is present in your examination hall. So now let's talk about the timetable which has been given by the ICSE board. Your examination starts from May 5. Okay, so keep this day in your head. Okay, that your examination is starting from May 5, and the first examination is about English language. Then Thursday, if anyone has taken environmental science, then this subject is on May 6. And if I talk about art paper still life, it is on May 8. May 10 is for literature and English paper. Yes, this is the second date because majority of the students are prepared for this and this. Okay, so English language is on May 5 and English literature is on May 10. And one important thing, that if you want to download this PDF, then you can definitely download it from the description box. Okay, May 12 is for history and civics. So you have only one day between English literature and history and civics. So if you are not well prepared, do prepare with the 2 months which are left before the examination. Okay, so you are having 2 months. Do prepare yourself for history civics because you are having only one day to revise it. Okay. Now the next thing is that on Wednesday 13 you have economics, and on Saturday May 15 you have art paper 2, which is nature drawing and painting. Let's head towards on May 18 you have mathematics examination. Yes, this is the most important date and you need to keep this date in your mind, that on May 18 you are having the biggest examination, maths examination. Okay, so do prepare. Okay, you have lots of time for math examination, to I think 4 to 5 days or 1 week for the maths examination. So the next examination is about history, sorry, geography, which is on May 20, and May 22 is for art paper 3 original composition. May 24 is for commercial studies and French if anyone has adopted. Then the May 25 has second languages and modern languages, so if anyone is there, then to prepare for this. And now the most important thing is about the physics, which is on May 28. So you have a good gap between May 18 and May 28, which is about, oh sorry, you also have one geography exam here, so you have 1 week to prepare for physics. So do prepare, you have got enough time, so do prepare for physics because it is an important paper. Okay, so after physics you have chemistry examination on May 31. So you have only 2 days to prepare for chemistry. And then you have on June 2 you have biology science paper 3 on June 2. And on Friday, means after one day, you have Hindi examination on June 4. Okay, so you have 3 examination in two days gap each. So chemistry, biology and Hindi. And last you have these examination in which you, if you see, then there is also computer application examination here. Okay, so you have computer application exam on June 7, means you again have got 2 days for this examination, computer examination. Now talking about the time, in addition to time indicated on a timetable for writing the paper, 15 minutes is given for reading the question paper. And the candidates are required that they would start writing at 11 a.m. and the question paper would be distributed to you by 10:45 a.m. So it would be much better that you reach the school at least maximum by 10:30 a.m. Okay, so that's all from today's video. I wish you best of luck to you all, and don't panic, get prepared well and go for the examination stronger.